I'm Thomas, a survivor of childhood eye cancer. This is Marlette, super producer Molly Moore. We're parents of a retinoblastoma survivor, and we're raising funds and awareness for World Eye Cancer Hope. I'm doing 100 push-ups per day. We're asking you to donate 1 penny per push-up. This is PennyPushUps2015 ReidMix, Day 30. On this final day of Penny Push-Ups 2015, it seemed appropriate to do a quick review. Let's start with this. Penny Push-Ups is a fundraiser and an awareness campaign supporting children with eye cancer, or retinoblastoma. The fundraising comes first in the title because, well, that's the most difficult part. I just wanted to put that out there. This year's super producer and I decided we really wanted to spread awareness through the stories of those impacted by this childhood cancer. If you watched at least one episode prior to today's, then you learned something about retinoblastoma. We interviewed a total of 15 people, again, each one impacted by retinoblastoma in a different way, like parents. As we learned, one of the most common signs that a child may have retinoblastoma,
I could see his eye was white.
Or
I saw those white glares with my naked eye.
We learned that too often, pediatricians are unfamiliar not only with the signs of RB, but the cancer itself.
And the doctor told me that it was something called a cat eye, which it would go away.
The doctor told her she was being overprotective and not to worry about it.
We heard from a grandparent who, in my opinion, offered very valuable advice.
I quickly realized that I had to be real careful because there's a fine line between being a grandmother and a mother.
And she found her way not only of supporting her daughter and granddaughter, but others too, by volunteering with WeCHope. We heard from adult survivors who grew up with monocular vision and a prosthetic. I have a feeling I could do a whole 30 days on either the crazy things we do with our prosthetics,
friends of hers were over and I used to hide the eye and come out and freak everyone out,
or the times when the prosthetic had a mind of its own.
I was at the water fountain and my eye just popped out.
We heard how vision loss can be a very socially isolating experience.
I used to cry in school. I used to want to go home.
I was the quiet kid who sat in the corner and just kept to herself.
And how sometimes a playful attitude
I beat blind kids up for fun. You know,
is really a way of fostering independence.
you will not use it as a crutch in my house. Just because you blind don't mean you can't take out that trash.
You know they had to make the episode one more time, right? And I didn't include this in one of the stories, but there really is some truth here.
Statistically, kids with bilateral retinoblastoma are off the charts, as far as intellect is concerned.
And now I'm in my second year of law school over at Harvard Law.
Pursuing my master's in what I refer to as social justice work.
And we have additional talents too. I'm not sure where I was when the talent and the intelligence was being handed out. Oh well. Two of the most powerful experiences for me personally this year just so happen to be related. Dan Rossi allowed us to share his story of incredible resolve, determination, and love. Adult survivors, especially those who receive radiation, need to understand the importance of our follow-ups. And yes, it can be scary to think about this. But as Dan says,
I've come up on the short end of the stick. Not everybody does. It's scary when you're first diagnosed. You can't look at it as the end.
There's power in information. Then there's one of our younger survivors featured yesterday. Remember Celeste? She wasn't too familiar with retinoblastoma. Well, Celeste sent me the best email shortly after our interview and conversation. She made her appointment to follow up with her doctor and have a conversation about her history and her future. See, that's what this is all about. We see hope. It's not too late. You still have time to donate and help others see hope. Life in sight for every child. Donate at PennyPushUps.org. Share the videos to help spread awareness. Visit WeCHope.org
When September
for more
comes
information.
around, there's one place to be.
PennyPushUps.org.